Bonjour tout le monde, всем привет, как ваш дела? 안녕하세요 여러분, bon dia, ¿cómo estás? And welcome to another episode of Tina's Corner. It's the second episode in the second season. Let's get to it. Now in the first season of Tina's Corner, I did a segment on Kariba. Now if you haven't watched it, go back. I talked about the Nyami Nyami and how the Kariba Dam came into existence. But without wasting too much time, I just want to share with you that Kariba is doing so many promotions. If you want to go there for traveling, you want to have that adventure of a lifetime, whether you're in Zimbabwe or whether you're anywhere else around the world and you have the opportunity to go to Zimbabwe, this is your time. And I'd like to share these promotions with you so you can make that final decision to go to Zimbabwe and visit Kariba. Stay tuned. With people who have different cultures, traditions, religions, customs, languages, belief systems, as well as different staple foods. So how do you get to know the African people if they have so many differences? Well, this is where I come in to show you where to start. Even though African people have so many differences, they also have so many similarities. So, where to begin? African people are known to share the totem system. Now, I'm not talking about the totem poles amongst Native Americans, although they do share some similarities. I'm talking about long time ago, way back in time. The ancestors or the African ancestors used to live in ethnic groups that adopted certain names that were associated to animals. It could be the fish, it could be the crocodile, it could be the lion, or a bird. And so over time, they moved to different parts of the world as we know today. And one day you might meet someone who shares the same totem as you. That is a crocodile, for example. And if you're a man and a woman and you feel like you could fall in love or you want to marry, it was impossible, or it is impossible, because you're considered to be relatives. Although some people have done away with it because over time some of these cultural belief systems do fade away. But nonetheless, it is still considered that you are relatives and it's taboo for you to be united in marriage. Another aspect of totems is that it is used to greet people. So for example, if I call my dad in Zimbabwe, I could say, hello Murewa, how are you? That's another way that totems are used and still are used. And another aspect of totems is that they are used totems are also used when you're thanking someone after they've done a very good job. So I want to show you a little skit that I did to show you what happened when I was growing up with my paternal grandmother. Stay tuned.
Tina's Corner.
Ya, tanyatsochena samari pegachindani. Ah, mai sori yakareva nasvoi. Oh, nzvadzi vangu iwe zvinondodi. So zvavavharika kudai. Tina!
Tina! Tina! Oh! Tina! Uyandivhurira musuwo! Mzukuru! Uyandivhurira musuwo! Ah, ndini bafadzi.
Ndianiko?
Musuwo wavharika. Ndikutadza kuvhura. Tina! Tina! Uyavhurira mbuya musuwo wavharika. Uyavhurira mbuya. Uyavhurira mbuya wavharirwa mumba.
Mbuya ndauya. Imbosudurukai ndivhure musuwo. Sudurukai kubva kumusuwo. Ndivhure. Ravurika. Thank you, Soko, white hair, the pompous one. Thank you, bearer of children, the tree climber, one who always barks, home, home. Those who survive by stealing, those who bark only once in a year, those who have 4 legs, the tail be the 5th. Thank you very much, my dear Soko. Woo! Those who have the same totem as the chief, the descendants of Fumojena, those who came from Guruswa, Sogombira of Shoshe, those who come from Weta, the iron smelters, the rainmakers of Matoje. A good service has been done there, let one. Those in the rocks, we eat centipedes, we throw ants into our mouths. Thank you for the good service, great lineage. The original inhabitants, those who obtain chieftainship through shrewdness, and the one who constantly looks back when moving. Wherever they settle, there's quarreling and crying. When seated, you're constantly scratching your body. Those who always on the cliffs, who refuse to till the land. The pompous one who walks proudly. Kanya, Kanya, Kanya. The slippery rocks that are slippery to those come from afar, but it is friendly to those in the vicinity. It has been done. Yay! A lineage that does not refuse to perform a task, no matter how it is treated. Those on the steep rocks and cliffs, one who rests only when it is full. Indeed, your kindness has been seen white here. Thank you, Soko, my Tamukanya.
Kanaka, Nandi, delicious.
So today I'm going to be making my mango-licious. It is my very own recipe. So what I need, of course, is my mango. This is fresh mango, and I cut it up. Never mind how ridiculous the pieces look. But anyway, fresh mango goes into my container. And then next, I'm going to need some fresh juice. Orange juice. I have with me some freshly squeezed orange juice, and then I'm going to need some milk, just a little bit of milk, and then I'm going to need some honey. So I'm going to put like 3 teaspoons of honey. So, right, let me open this up. 3 teaspoons of honey. 1, 2, 3. 3 spoons of honey. And then close this up. I'm going to finish off with some yogurt. This is plain yogurt, no flavor, just plain yogurt. So I'm just going to put at least 1, 2, 3 teaspoons of plain yogurt. And now I'm just going to mix everything up. Here we go. Oh. I'm going to pour this in my glass. Ooh, this looks so yummy. Everything has been mixed up. Hope you enjoyed the taste. Just like I did. My mother used to teach my siblings and I simple home economics, such as switching off the lights when you're not using them, using water in a cup when you're brushing your teeth. All this was done so as to save money and energy. Now, during this COVID-19 period, we are restricted financially in so many areas, and being economic around the house is a major issue. I'd like to share with you a simple recipe that my mother had taught my siblings and I growing up, and that is making soap jelly. We would save tidbits of soap over a period of time, and then we would use it to make new soap, which we called soap jelly, and we would use it to wash our laundry. But of course, you can use the same recipe to make body wash. And I want to share this recipe so that you can be economic around your household, but still keep that luxurious feeling that you would want during this dreary time by adding coffee beans. So how about we get into it? Stay tuned. Well, the first thing that I'm going to need is my unscented soap, and then I'm going to grate my soap. Okay, I've grated this much. And of course, I'm going to need my coffee beans, and I'm going to grind them up. These are my grounded bean seeds, my coffee bean seeds. Right, the dry ingredients are together now. I'm going to add some wet ingredients such as olive oil, and then of course I'm going to add something to make it smell lively, lavender oil. I'm just going to add a few droplets and then I'm going to add some water, just a little bit, and then mix. Take out your casing so that you can pour your mixture into one at a time. So I have this cupcake casings, and I'm going to pour my soap mixture into each of these. Level up. Here's one. And two. Level out.
and leave to dry. And here we have it. After leaving it to dry for 24 hours, take it out of the casing. 1, 2, all ready to use. Your coffee bean soap. There you have it, coffee bean soap.
Well, this is all the time that we have for Tina's Corner. I do hope that you were inspired, challenged, educated, as well as entertained, because this is what I aim for you, the band of Lovlies that you are. Now, I do encourage you to leave a comment and tell me what you think about the show, as well as if you have anything that you'd like to add to the show to make it va-va-voom or spicy, also say something in the comment segment and I'll make sure to read. Do share with your family and friends, like, subscribe, so we can continue to grow to be an even bigger community of Band of Lovelies. But this is all the time that I have for you, and do make a date for the next show. But until then, it's good.